On Tuesdays, we feed 4 people for 10 bucks and whatever the hell's in the pantry. Now today we're making chicken pot pie, and I think we could probably make pot pie from scratch for 10 bucks. But you know, sometimes it's not always about the budget, it's also about accessibility. So today we're gonna try to use some shortcuts and put together a really tasty chicken pot pie. I have a shortcut recipe for rotisserie chicken pot pie in my cookbook. But when I was getting ready to film this recipe, I thought, you know, not everybody has a Sam's or a Costco membership and can get a whole rotisserie chicken for 5 bucks. Some people would have to get it at the grocery store, and it's gonna be closer to $7 or $8 or even $9. And that blows our $10 budget out of the water. So we're gonna use canned chicken. You can get canned chicken at like the dollar store, pretty much anywhere. That was 2 cans, and I'm gonna kind of break mine up a little bit. This has got salt in it, but I'm gonna hit it with just a little bit more. Definitely some black pepper. Y'all know I'm putting some garlic powder in here. Onion powder. And I think celery salt sounds good in here. If you don't have it, that's okay, don't worry about it. A can of cream of chicken soup. Throw this around and just kind of see what we're working with. I've got a can of cream of mushroom here. We might put that in too. Let's get our vegetables in here and see how we're looking. This is 1 can of mixed vegetables. I drained them. I am really on the fence, but I think I'm gonna add this cream of mushroom soup. Here's what we're working with so far. All right, I bought a can of the flaky biscuits. I think that's gonna work best. My plan with the flaky biscuits was to kind of divide these in half, but now that I've got it here, I think I'm just gonna put a whole biscuit on top. Is she perfect? Hell no. Are we about to have dinner on the table? Yes. These biscuits say to cook it on 350 for 13 to 16 minutes, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. I ended up cooking mine closer to 30 minutes. It was bubbly around the edges when I took it out of the oven, so I let it stand for about 10 minutes. Oh, we got a problem. Bottom layer of this biscuit is not cooked all the way through. That tells me one of 2 things. Either we needed to take off a little bit of that bottom layer before we put it on here so it wasn't so thick, or we needed to cook it a little bit longer. It would not have hurt my biscuits to get a little bit more brown. You could even throw a little bit of foil over the top. I've never made a pot pie with biscuits on top before, so if any of you have, please feel free to get in the comments and let us know how you do yours. Typically, I don't post recipes if they don't work, but this one was so close. I feel like it's right there. The flavor is good. This chicken came out delicious. That's just real life though, ain't it? Sometimes dinner just don't work out how you thought it was going to. But luckily, it's just me and CJ, but if I had people actually waiting on me to eat this, I would probably just throw some foil over the top and put it back in the oven for maybe, I don't know, another 15 minutes or so. Usually I sign off and say, come fix you a plate of this. We're not gonna do that tonight. You know, the goal of $10 Tuesday is to get your wheels turning, get you creative, and thinking about ways to get in the kitchen and get dinner on the table. Hopefully this sparks someone's imagination and you'll do something with it. And if you got dinner on the table and you got yourself fed tonight, everybody here is proud of you.